Have you ever needed to search a phone number, validate an email, or extract data from text? That's exactly where regular expressions or regex comes in. In one line, regex is a powerful tool to match, find, and manipulate patterns in text. Let's break it down together in the simplest way possible, starting from the basics with examples you'll actually use. So what is regex? Think of regex as a special language for text pattern matching. So example problems regex can solve is it can check if an email is valid or not, if a phone number valid or not. It can extract all numbers from a paragraph, remove special characters from text, and more. Once you get the hang of it, you'll use it everywhere. To work with regex, first you import the RE module. RE is a built-in module in Python. We don't need to install anything extra. Just import it and start using. Let's say I have a variable called text equal a string, and that is my phone number is 017 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now to find that phone number we can declare a pattern. So pattern, by the way, you can name this anything, and here we can say that R, then in double quotations I can write backward slash to indicate it is a regular expression pattern, then D, and we want to find numbers of 11 digits. So D means digits. Okay, then we can have match this variable, and we can write re dot search, then we can pass pattern, means this one, and the text from where we want to find. Okay, then we can write the print statement and say match found, and we can call match dot group. If match, else we can say that there is no match. Now this backward slash n tells Python that we are trying to find digits, means 0 to 9, and this 11 tells match exactly 11 digits. This R means raw string tells Python to treat backward slash literally, and this re.search finds the first match in the text, and we are telling to group the match if found, otherwise just tell that no match. If I run the code, you will see it prints match found and the phone number. Behind the scenes, Python goes through each character until it finds 11 digits in a row. Okay, we understood the search method. Now let me comment this code and let's try to understand the find all method, which finds all the matches using the regular expression. So now we will see the find all method. Now let's say again we have a variable called text. There we have this string. For example, it has this contact 017 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, then we can give a comma, then we can have this backup phone number and 018 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, now using the find all regular expression method we can match both of them. With the search we just match once, and here we write matches equal re dot find all, and here we give the regular expression r, then double quotation backward slash d and 11 digits. Then we can give the text, and in the print statement we can say that all numbers comma matches. Okay, now if I run the code, you'll see it prints both numbers as a list. Unlike search, find all returns a list of all matching patterns. Let me comment this as well and see the sub method. Let's have this variable called text, and there we have a string which is Python is amazing. Then Python is everywhere. Now using the sub, we can replace. So what I can do is I can write updated underscore text, then equal re.sub, and then I write the R, and in double quotations I say that replace Python with Java. Okay, so and then we pass the actual string where we want to do the replacement. So we are telling that find Python in the text string and replace all the Pythons, no matter how many times is there in the string, with Java, and just write the print statement and pass updated text. Now if I run the code, you'll see instead of printing Python is amazing, Python is everywhere, it prints Java is amazing, Java is everywhere. So re.sub, this method is like find and replace. It finds all the matches of the pattern and replaces them. Let me comment this code as well and see the use case of the match method. Let's have the variable text which contains hello world, and we can say that if re.match, and there if I say r, then pass hello in the string. If this matches in the text string, then we want to print that string starts with hello, and if it does not start with hello, means else we want to print does not start with hello. So now if I run the code, you'll see string starts with hello. Unlike search, match only checks if the start of the string matches. Now let's have a real world use case of regular expression. So we use regular expression to validate emails. So let's see how we can validate an email. Let's say we have a variable called email equal example at 123@gmail.com. Then let's say we have a pattern. There we define this regular expression. It will be quite long. Here we give this cap and say that email can have letters from lower a to z, then capital A to capital Z, then 0 to 9, then dot. It can have the underscores as well. Then we close the square bracket and we say that plus it must contain @ sign. Then after @ it will have this provider. So here this can hold letters from A to Z. Let me close this square bracket, and after that we give a plus, then a backward slash, then dot. Means we say that after the provider we will have a dot, and then we can have .com or .net. So for that we'll say that we allow A to Z. For the closing square bracket we say that those should contain 2 or 3 letters, I guess. Then we give the $sign. Now this regular expression is quite long. You don't have to memorize this. You just have to use Google. We never memorize regular expressions, we just Google them. There are many sites which generates regular expressions. So regular expression to validate email. If you search, there will be hundreds of sites where you can get a regular expression, and you can use ChatGPT or Gemini or other AI tools as well. And you should not memorize it actually. Just understand how the process works. Now after writing the pattern, you can say that if re means this package we imported, and dot match, then we give the pattern, comma, and the email means this variable. Okay, so that we give this colon to get a block, and there we say that print valid email, else just print invalid email. Yeah, now if I run the code, you'll see it prints valid email. But if I remove the @ sign and run the code, you'll see it prints invalid email. So I hope you understood how to use regular expressions in your code and why we use it. Now you can ask that, do I need regex for everything? Not at all. Use regex when you need pattern matching, or you need to validate user input, or you want to clean or transform text. If you are just checking if a word is in a string, simple Python methods like .find or in might be better. Now you can ask, why not just use the split or the replace method? Now it's a great question. Those methods are great for fixed strings, but regex allows patterns to match any digit, match 3 letters followed by 2 numbers, match phone numbers or dates with different formats. Now there are many regex symbols. You can just look to them. So if you go to Google and search for Python common regex and just open this W3 School site, you'll see the Python regex symbols. Means in general regex symbols, because regular expressions are almost same in all the programming languages. Okay, so you can just read this article for once. You don't have to memorize anything from here. So that's all for now. See you in the next one.